Mechanism Monday, Artificial Timbaland 2. Okay. Last week, I spent a good amount of time going over an in-depth conversation legendary producer Timbaland had on live with Young Guru, Ray Daniels, Illmind, 19 Keys, Swiss Beats, and others. The talk was based around the uproar and pushback caused by the announcement Timbaland made where he told everybody he was signing an AI artist to an AI label. Particularly upsetting announcement, seeing as how Tim has been hosting independent artists on his platform for years, allowing them to play him their new music largely unreleased in an attempt to get on his radar. I'll explain why that's bad later. That caused several indie artists who were allowed up to speak to point out that Suno, the company Tim name drops more than he does them, actually uses existing music, copywritten or otherwise, in their training data. That is, the source material AI uses to make new music. And here we are, barely a full week removed from that conversation, and what comes up? A video of Tim rocking out to this banging ass beat being run from Suno, but originally produced by the ultra talented Cuddy Fresh. Sidebar, follow K Fresh Music online on IG. He's a problem. When Tim was called out on it, he called it a remix and edit, claimed Ghostface Killer wanted that beat, and that he himself, Timbaland, was reaching out to connect the dots to Cuddy. All claims that K himself disputed less than 48 hours from the making of this video during an interview he did with the bro Curtis King. Salute to Curtis King. Again, for the record, take some time. Watch the Timbaland talk for yourself for the context. It's on YouTube. Tune in, make your own judgments. Me, I'm going to tell you two things. One, that conversation was officially a wrap when the indie artists weren't up there anymore and the famous folks seemed more adamant about defending Tim's moves and repeating his status rather than explaining his stance or questioning his motives. I dig that you want to protect your friends, but when you start talking about $1 million deals in a room full of starving artists, you have officially missed the plot. And two, I tried to give Tim the benefit of the doubt myself, saying he didn't seem to be super aware of the amount of damage he was doing. But bruh, this latest development, you'd have to be Ray Charles trying to find blind fury to not see how bad this can be for the artist you claim to advocate for. When the Suno CEO Michael Schulman says on camera, we know that there are some copywritten works in our training data, that's not illegal. Heads up, anyone who has to defend their stance with it's not illegal definitely knows it ain't moral either. This throws everything Tim has been doing lately into a very disturbing light. The $100,000 contest, the $50,000 contest could just be tricks to get innovative artists into a space where Suno can legally steal from some of our best and brightest who just want a chance to shine. How the hell are we supposed to trust Timbaland after this? I've been saying this from the top of my lungs for years to anybody that would listen. The people in charge of these labels, the ones who ultimately decide what you get to hear with any regularity, don't see hip-hop as a culture. They see us as a commodity. And that's fucking terrible in itself. What makes it even worse is watching one of our own help these powers further that mindset and facilitate that agenda. And if that wasn't bad enough, which it absolutely fucking is, the face of the facilitation is one of our most successful, respected, and revered producers in the history of the genre. Tim, if you're watching this, with all due respect to your legacy and your talent, which are never in question, your integrity right now definitely is. And that's no one's fault but yours. Please get this right for all of our sakes. Mike Schulman is not on your side. He's not on our side either. But we need you to be. Like, share, and subscribe.